MIXX here. Good morning. It is Vic, and this comes about every single year. We're so excited to have Robyn Alexander in the studio, the committee chair for the Southwest Community Foundation, and namely the Colac Sub Fund. We'll learn more about it this morning. But first, good morning, Robyn.
Good morning, Victor. Great to be here
again. We love you coming in from Cressy every year to talk about basically some cash that is available to some great community of groups here locally. Before we get to all of that, talk to us about the Southwest Community Foundation and how the Colac Sub Fund came about.
Well, the Southwest Community Foundation covers quite a broad geographical area. It covers the 6 local government areas. And It was established in 2007. The Colac Sub Fund caters for the Colac Otway Shire, and it's commenced in 2010 after a mammoth fundraising project that ran. So some of you out there may remember that, when everybody gathered together and brought together a lot of money that was able to be invested, and it's now that the investments are now coming back through the community and being filtered into the grants.
It's a pretty good idea.
Program.
So you raised a heap of cash in 2010, you've invested it, and now our local community groups are reaping the rewards.
That's exactly right, Victor. So we have the saying, local money for local needs. So it's your money, which is now going to be filtered back in, and you can reap the benefits by applying for a grant. As simple as that.
How do we apply? Because I was reading it's up to $5,000 to some successful projects. If people are interested, if they're part of a community group, how do they apply?
Well, they just need to go online, just Google Southwest Community Foundation, and there will be some guidelines. You'll need to read those guidelines. That's appropriate for any grant. You need to make sure you fit those guidelines, but they're not too difficult, I don't think. And then you would then start the application. So the application is online. A long time ago we used to do hard copies, but now, like all grant systems,
moving with the times.
Online. Yes, all of that. But it's not too hard. So we encourage any small group out there who might need some assistance, perhaps coming out of the pandemic, or they have a project in mind that they might need some assistance with. We're more than happy to do that, and that's one of the greatest rewards we have when we do finally find these groups and we are able to support them. It's very rewarding. Yeah,
it's really exciting for our local groups. Like you said, been a tough couple of years, so this money could be very, very useful. Let's talk some examples. As a whole, the Southwest Community Foundation, since 2007, distributed over $1 million. That's a lot of cash, Robyn.
That is correct, and I was going to tell you all about that. So good on you, Victor. That's right, $1 million we can actually be proud of over that period of time. So that's fantastic that we've been able to help our communities to grow, to connect and strengthen, and that's really important.
It's a lot of cash, $1 million. Let's talk about some examples and let's talk about some Colac Sub Fund examples, some local examples. Robyn, have you got a couple over since 2007?
I think one of the most significant ones, perhaps because it's been in the Colac Herald and out on social media quite a bit, was the Colac Otway Rotaract, Rotaract. Rotaract being the junior of Rotary. We supported them with their Eat Up workshops, so that's been well documented, and they have been very appreciative of our support. They've been able to get out there and make sandwiches, and those sandwiches are taken to schools, and then that assists some children who have forgotten their lunch for the day, and it's been the most amazing program. And we've been really happy to have had that very positive association with Otway Rotaract. But there's so many little groups in the Colac Otway district that we've supported.
I'm seeing Colac Driver Revivers, of course, got some cash in the past.
They have. They've been a very appreciative group too. That's a group full of wonderful volunteers. I mean, all these groups are full of volunteers. Volunteers are the backbone of our community. But yes, Driver and Reviver always appreciated our assistance with helping them, and they do a wonderful job too, out there supporting drivers and keeping them safe.
Yeah, of course. Hey, quickly, is there any constraints to sort of what groups can apply to what for, Robyn? Or is there quite a lot that people would probably need to see on the website?
Probably need to go and see on the website. Sporting groups probably might miss out a little bit, but I guess there are other avenues in for the sporting groups there. But look, there's not the guidelines aren't that tight. No, not at all. So you just need to go in and do a little look and get going, because it's actually opened. You will actually see an ad in the Colac Herald this week, which promotes the grant round, and then you need to have it completed and in by the end of the month.
End of this month to apply, get some cash. We absolutely love it. The Southwest Community Foundation and of course the Colac Sub Fund. The website, I've got it here, Robyn, southwestcommunityfoundation.org/grants, or like you said, it's pretty simple. You just Google Southwest Community Foundation. You'll find all the links. Robyn Alexander, the committee chair, thanks for joining us.
Thank you so much, Victor, for your time. Much appreciated.